and that's all the French I know. Sorry. Ask me something in Swahili, we're good. That's all the French I got. Comment allez-vous? That's all the French I got. All right. How are you doing today?
Good.
My name is Cassie. I don't know, what did you call me here? Oh, Mrs. Turner. Does anyone remember me from last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were in Karen's class last year?
No.
No?
Was
Was I not in Karen's class? I was in Karen.
Yeah, you
I was in Karen and Heather's class last year, right?
Heather?
Me? I just wondered if anyone remembered. My name is Mrs. Turner. Or Cassie. I don't really care. Today we're going to do some word problems. Do not take the cap off from that marker yet. You use whiteboards all the time in class, right?
Yeah.
So you know that they are a tool, not a toy? Yes. And so the only thing you're allowed to write on them is what?
The answer.
The math that we're doing, or
The answer.
I love math. That's it. Okay. We're going to do some word problems today. Have you done a bar model drawing before?
Yes.
Yes. So you're pretty good at model drawing? You feel pretty good? So if I gave you this first problem, which I believe is on the left side, you would be able to draw a model for that?
Yes.
So, yes? Already?
No, I think.
Yes? No? We're not sure. Let's talk about it. Harper had what? Some money. Does that say some money?
No.
Do we know how much money she had?
No.
No, but we know there's going to be an amount put here, right? When they give you an underline, that means there's a number coming, right? And Amelie also had some money. We want to know how much money did they have all together. Now, is this a really easy problem if I put numbers in there?
Yeah.
If I said Harper had $100 and Amelie had $100, am I pronouncing that right? Okay. Then how much do they have all together? 200. If I said Harper had $4,365 and Amelie had $100, we would have plus 100, right? Because we didn't write it down, we're going too fast. How can we draw a bar model to represent this? So some of you said you've done bar model drawing before. What do we start with? Thank you for raising your hand.
A bar.
Emily?
A bar.
A bar. What does a bar look like?
It looks like a bar.
It looks like a bar. It looks like a long box, right?
Yeah.
Does it have to be perfect?
No.
Is mine perfect? Is mine a bar?
Yes.
Well, now it is. Right? Okay, so that's a bar. What does the bar tell us? What does the bar tell us? Henry?
The whole.
The whole?
Well, like the whole number.
The whole number. So, like all of the what?
The money.
All the money. Does that make sense? Oh, that's a good one. So this tells us all the money, right? And what do we know about, how are we going to show Harper and Amelie?
You split the box.
We're going to split the box? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Do we know where to split it yet?
No.
Could we just imagine and split it in half?
No.
No, we can't. Why not?
We can't.
Did your imagination gone? Broken?
Because we don't know how much money there is.
We don't know. But if I sort of divide it into two parts, could I say this part is Harper and this part is Amelie?
Yes.
Okay. So this represents what? This represents what? This represents what? All together, right? If you're young kids, we do this. Part, all together. Part, right? All right. So if I put numbers in here, what do we have to change?
Where the line is?
Where the line is, maybe, huh? So let's say Harper had, what did I have up here? $165, and Amelie had $98. Now, where does the line go? More towards Harper or more towards Emily?
More towards Emily.
Why?
She has less money.
Okay, could I draw it there?
Yeah.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
You're okay with that? All right. So Harper has how much? Emily has how much?
98.
And we don't know how much they have all together, but could we figure it out? What do we have to do to figure it out? Thank you for raising your hand.
165.
What do we have to do?
Oh, we have to
Say it loud and proud.
We have to do addition.
Addition we have to add, right? What if I told you that all together, let's get rid of our problem, and I'm just going to give you the word. All together, the girls had $1,675. Would you be feeling kind of rich?
Yeah.
Okay. And I said, Amelie has $670. What do we need to do to figure out what Harper has? You already know? What do we need to do? I don't want an answer. I don't want an answer. What do we need to do? What operation? Do you know that word? Do you know what an operation is? Give me an example of an operation. Like what in math? What's an operation? What's an operation in math? Using a word. I want to make sure you know it.
Addition.
Addition. What's another operation in math?
Subtraction.
Another operation?
Division.
Another operation? Are we happy with 4?
Yeah.
That's why we call them the 4 operations, right? Okay, so what operation? I want to know what operation I need to do to solve this problem. What operation first? If you think it's addition, give me this. If it's subtraction, give me this. If it's multiplication, give me this. And if it's division, we're going to go like this. You okay? What operation do you think we need to solve this problem? Show me. Well, I'm seeing 2 different ones. Okay, solve it on your whiteboards and let me see. I'm seeing different choices. 2 different operations. What do you do? Will it make you nervous if the teachers get up and walk around and look at what you're doing? No? Okay, go ahead. Just checking. That's a 1. Right here. How did you figure this out? How did you know that number? Huh? So you just figured it out. Okay. So, what operation did you use, Sienna?
Subtraction.
So, what number did you put first?
1,675.
And you subtracted,
670.
and you got
1,005.
1,005. JT, you did something different. What did you do?
Addition.
You did addition. You were thinking, what number plus 670 gives you 1,675? Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
And then you figured out this number?
Yeah.
Did you get 1,005?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 possible operations we could have used. Both from this model, right? Do you know what they call this model? Bar model. This style of bar model is part, whole. Does that make sense? Okay, we're going to do a different style, so I want to make sure. What's this called? You could also call it part, what?
All together.
Okay. Here's our next problem. Harper and Amelie had some money between them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's kind of a goofy wording. Let me just double check I've written it correctly. What does that mean? Does it mean it's sitting on the table in between them?
No. How much money do they have? Like they both had some money, but they like how much this got rid of like
Well, we don't even know if they got rid of anything. It just means that's what they have
all together.
all together, right? Okay. Harper had more than Amelie. Can you picture that? How much money did Amelie have? That's our question, right? When we have a word problem, we usually have a question, right? Okay. Well, I'm going to have you make up the question next time. So how much money did Amelie have? Draw me a bar model for this one. Have you done this style? Go ahead. Nope. You want a number?
Yes.
How about I just give you a blank?
Okay.
She had more money. We're not going to use any numbers. I just want you to draw a model for me. Remember we did that first? And we said this was what? All the money. This part is Amelie's, this part is Harper's, right? But we have a different kind of a problem here because somebody has more than the other. I'm just looking, do you know what kind of a model to draw if somebody has more than the other? How will we show more than? Okay, you have done this before, right? Okay. There we go. You have done this before. There's no numbers yet, though. How do you say your name? Oh, you have done it before. Okay, just check it. What you got for me? All right, I'm going to give you a number now. Harper has, we'll make it really easy, okay? $100 more than Amelie. Does that help?
Yes.
Okay. What are you thinking, Tiana? Are you having a moment of disconnect? Harper has more, 100 more. Does Harper have $100?
No.
No. Harper has $100 more. How are we going to draw that? I think some of you haven't done this and some of you have. Does Harper have $100 altogether?
No.
Is it Brielle? Well, we don't know. We don't have. If she had 105, yes, you're right. If Amelie had 5, then she'd had 105. Well, the only thing we have is 100 more. Can you show me on your model where 100 more goes? I think some of you have done this and some of you haven't, right? If I know Harper's money, what do I know about it? She has what?
She has more money.
She has more than. So what are we doing? Are we putting two things together or are we comparing?
Comparing.
What do you think?
We're comparing.
I hear 3 people saying we're comparing. What do you think?
We're comparing.
You think we're comparing? So do you know what a comparison bar looks like? Yeah, what does it look like? Is it 1 or 2? What do you think? 1 or 2? What do you drop? 2. Okay. So is that okay if I use H for Harper?
Yeah.
Okay. And A for Amelie? Who has more? Me, Harper. So will her bar be longer?
Yes.
So it'll be longer than Amelie's, won't it? So what does this bar tell me right here? What does it tell me? What is this? Why am I drawing this bar? What's it telling us?
That's how much Amelie has.
How Amelie has, what does this bar tell me?
How much Harper has.
Everybody, this one?
Amelie.
This one?
Harper.
Could we flip-flop them? Could we
Yeah.
put Amelie on top?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What would we have to do? Make her bar shorter and this one longer, right?
Yeah.
Is it the same thing?
Yes.
Is it freaking you out if I do it twice?
No.
Okay, good. What do we know? Harper has $100 more than. Where does $100 more than go? Go put it on the board. Where does the 100 more than go? You got it. Label your bars so you know which one is Harper and which one's Amelie. Like that, we don't have these numbers yet. I'm changing the numbers. I'm just going to do that to you, Jeremy. I know you want to put numbers up there. How many of you just want more numbers? Oh, that's a great way of doing it. How many of you did it this way? Did anybody do it like, thank you. Did anyone put it like this part right here? I saw somebody wrote $100 and they even wrote the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, does it matter? Does it mean the same thing? It's just this part is 100. Okay, here's your problem now. Are you ready? Now I'm going to give you a number, Jeremy. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Harper and Amelie had $410 between the two of them. How much money did Amelie have? Oh, I'm going to remind myself the question. What's the question?
How much money did I have?
I'm going to put a question mark right here. Where does the 410 go? Do you know?
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Oh, you put yours off to a different side. I don't have enough space for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Where'd it go? Where's the all together question mark? Or 410 goes? Right there? Okay, here, you want me to put it on the board? There you go. That's 410, right? Was that a 410?
Yeah.
Boy, your writing is worse than mine here. 410 goes right here, or could we put it right here?
Yes.
I have been making brackets for years. Can you tell? I'm finally good at it. Now what? How are we going to solve this problem? What are we going to do? Let's think about it for a minute. You got some possible operations in mind? What might you use? How much money do the kids have all together? Everybody?
410.
Okay. What do we know about Harper's money? It is what? 100 more than. If I take 100 away, what information does that tell me?
310.
Do we know how much money Harper has altogether?
No.
No? What are we going to do? I want to see what you can do with this problem all by yourself. Yeah, I see you're using guess and check. So, is there more than one step to this problem, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, there's 2 steps. You think there's 2 steps? Can you give me the equations, Harper, for both steps? Because I see you have it on there. I see one equation. Do we know how many Harper has?
No. Yes. 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 Yes.
Did they tell us that?
No.
Can we figure it out?
Yes.
Okay, what do we have to do to figure this one out? This is an interesting problem. I see a lot of you, well, let's use a different color, are taking away this $100. Raise your hand if you took away $100. That's it? 1, 2, 3. Nobody else has a subtraction? Can you do that in your head? What's 410 take away 100? Can you do it in your head? Everybody, when I tap the desk, tell me what it is.
310.
Okay. So a whole bunch of you did this. I have to get rid of our second picture. Harper, I'm out of space. Okay, you all right? So some of you said $410, take away $100 is $310. What, guys? What does $310? Put your hand down. You know why I'm telling you that? I can see what you're doing. I know what you're thinking. What is $310? Do you know? You think? Marco, what do you think $310 is?
Well, I was going to do the operation.
Well, just tell me what it is. We subtracted, so what is that $310?
That's what's in between. Well, if that's like $100 isn't there anymore, the 310 is what they both have.
Is what they both have. So wait a minute. Can I just rephrase what you said? Because that was like brilliant and amazing. Can you say it even louder? What was the first thing you said? If we take away?
Take away 100.
Yeah.
So, and then there's 310. And that's since Harper has 100 more, you just divide 310 by 2.
Okay. Did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
What did he say? He took away this 100. How many of you did that? And so he said, it's gone. Can you picture that?
Yeah.
So what's left? Nothing? We only took away 100. What's left?
310.
And you said, Marco,
You divide 310 by 2.
by 2. Why is he dividing it by 2?
Because there's 2 bars.
Because there are 2 bars. What do we know about the bars now? Who said equal? Go ahead, do this. Pat yourself on the back. There are 2 bars and they are what?
Equal.
Everybody, there's 2 bars and and they are what?
Equal.
If I have 2 equal bars, can I find 1? Now I'm going to use a notation that you probably don't use. But I'm just going to do it because this is how I do it. I know that 2 bars that are exactly equal, this sign means what? Bars that are equal. And Marco just told me that's $310. And I need to figure out what just Amelie's 1 bar is. And I can figure it out by what? Like that?
Yeah.
What did you get?
150.
He got 155. Anyone get anything different?
No.
What was our first step here? What did we have to do first, guys? Take away that 100 that was kind of messing us up. Right? We got rid of it. Then what do we do? Divided by 2. What is $155?
It's how much
It's just a big number that we've been working with. What is it?
It's
It's Amelie's money. Right? Can we figure out how much money, now this isn't the question, how much money did Harper have? How much money did Harper have? JT? Well, she had 155, but she had more than.
She had 255.
255?
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of a cool problem? Now we're getting beyond just the basic adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing to some really fun problems, right? Should we try another one?
Yes.
Do you want to do one that's similar or different?
Similar.